You will not believe what I've actually done for today's FIFA 19 experiment video. It is something ridiculous and has probably broken the game itself. I've gone ahead and created a team of giant Manchester United players and also a team of tiny Liverpool players, and there you guys can see the high difference there, and they're going to be playing a computer versus computer match. Well, this might be the only way in 2019 that a Manchester United team can beat Liverpool with how bad they've been, but it's going to be hilarious seeing what happens in this game. I mean, look at the way the players are shaking hands. It is actually hilarious, man. Look at the state of this game, the high difference between the two teams. It is actually insane. What have I even done? Well, if you guys are excited for today's experiment and are interested in seeing more, make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're watching my content for the first time, and let's get this underway. Before we get into the game, let's take a quick look at the two teams. First up, the Manchester United side, a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation, Rashford, Lukaku up top, Lingard in cam, Pogba, Matic, Herrera in midfield, Luke Shaw, Lindelof, Smalling and Ashley Young in defense, David De Gea in goal. Now, all these players in the United team are 8'4". That's right, they are basically giants. And maybe the Manchester United defense might actually play like a defense by being so tall and may actually be able to stop the Liverpool attack. Who knows? But it's gonna be hilarious, man. Chris Smalling might end up doing something. The same can be said for Ashley Young. Anyways, take a look at the Liverpool team as well. Sadio Mane, Firmino, Salah up top. All of them are 4'3". That's right, they're basically as tiny as it gets on FIFA. You've got Wijnaldum, Henderson and Fabinho in midfield. Imagine having a CDM who's 4'3". It's gonna be tragic for Liverpool in this game. Robertson, Van Dijk, Matip and Trent Alexander-Arnold in defense, and Alisson in goal. Your goalkeeper being 4'3" is honestly tragic, and that's one reason why I think United are going to score a ton of goals in this game. Even the bench players of Manchester United have got the max height of 8'4". I've even done the same for Liverpool. Every player on the bench is 4'3" and basically as tiny as it gets on FIFA. If you're wondering how have I managed to pull off this monstrosity of making these players 8'4" and 4'3", well, it's the cheat engine on PC. You can do some incredible stuff on the PC version of FIFA, and that's exactly what I've done. But anyways, those are your teams. Let's get into the game and see which side comes out on top, the giant Manchester United team or the tiny Liverpool team. We've got the teams walking out right now, and look at the state of this. The United players are twice the size of everyone else on the pitch. It is actually insane. It's like having monsters to use in FIFA 19. I can't wait to see what happens in this game. It'll be hilarious to see United crossing because, I mean, with this height advantage, they're bound to score a few headers. This kind of feels like a 4th grader team going up against high school students. Like, it makes no sense. Lukaku shoots and scores. This is actually insane. No chance for Alisson because he couldn't reach there. I mean, he's 4'3". How do you expect him to get there? Have a look at the replay for this. This game could end up in double digits. I mean, what the hell was that? Oh my goodness. We're gonna be here for a long time with all these goals and replays. My good God. We could see the tiny Liverpool team on the attack. It'll be fun to see if they can do something. Are they really gonna try and cross? No freaking way. Don't cross it. They actually did. What on earth are they thinking, trying to cross the ball against literal giants in the game? Like, come on, Klopp, you've got to set your team out a bit better. And here's Romelu Lukaku now. Oh my, Robertson has managed to get the ball off him. That's the first. And here go the giants on the attack. Can they produce something? Here's Pogba. Now Pogba shoots and that's it. I mean, this is just unfair. I feel bad for the Liverpool team here. They're gonna get just battered, and wow. Giant Pogba dabbing against a team of tiny Liverpool players. You've seen it all. That shot was literally straight at the keeper, but hey, Alisson is 4'3". He can't even reach the top of the crossbar. It's actually hilarious. All Man United need to do in this game is just get a shot on target, and they're probably guaranteed a goal. I'm eager to see if Liverpool can actually string together one attack at least. They've put in a cross. Chris Smalling, I don't know why he went for the acrobatic clearance. He could have just put his head there and cleared it away, but why on earth are Liverpool trying to cross against a team of monsters? It makes no sense. The funny thing is, even if Liverpool managed to get a shot off, how on earth are they going to beat David De Gea? And well, they've actually done that with some good football. How on earth is an 8'4" giant David De Gea get beaten near post? But oh well, Mo Salah has scored. He's, I think, confused on what to do. I mean, has he lost his mind? Like, what on earth was he doing there? Anyways, it is 2-1, and I suppose game on. I don't know why the camera isn't shifting to the replay. That just shows I think I've broken the game. Well, maybe not. Here's Mo Salah, finds Wijnaldum. It was actually a good goal, can't complain, but how did De Gea not save that? Virgil van Dijk trying the long ball approach. Yep, that'll definitely be very helpful against a team of 8'4" monsters. Bobby Firmino holding off a player there. What's going on? Now Mo Salah. Salah's actually been decent in this first half so far. In behind to Trent Alexander-Arnold puts in a cross. Why on earth are Liverpool trying to cross? I just cannot understand. Like, what chance have they got? Mo Salah on the counter-attack against Giant Smalling, who absolutely dismantles Salah there, and it's half-time. The advantage is just too much. But tell you what, Liverpool are still in the game, and with a bit of luck, they could actually be in the lead. They've actually created quite a few crossing opportunities, but then again, why would you actually cross, man? It makes no sense. But let's get into the second half and see what kind of performance or response can Liverpool give. I'm eager to see what happens in this. Man United are so bad these days that even though they've got such a big advantage in this game, they are still on level terms with Liverpool in terms of chances and all. This is actually embarrassing. FIFA 19 is a funny game because Manchester United have such a big advantage with crosses and they haven't been putting in crosses, which makes zero sense, whereas Liverpool have been putting cross after cross after cross in hopes of winning an aerial ball, which they just aren't going to. I'm really impressed with the tiny Liverpool team. Although their tactics have been pretty terrible, they've managed to hold their own against a pretty huge United side, and that is an understatement. They might have a chance here. Sadio Mane shoots, but the giant De Gea does make a very good save. There's Luke Shaw clears, and it goes out for a corner. Cross coming in again. What is the point, man? Why are Liverpool crossing? It is so frustrating to watch them cross instead of create attacks through the middle. Pogba might get a free chance to score, and he does. I mean, what was that from Robertson? Terrible players. He just gave the ball away to, of course, Paul Pogba. And from that position, if you give the ball away, of course you're going to concede. I mean, look at that. Van Dijk's legs were so small that he couldn't even reach there. Pogba took full advantage, and look at Alisson. I mean, Pogba's legs are bigger than Alisson, and of course, the ball goes into the back of the net, and it's 3-1. And even though Liverpool created so many chances, they've got nothing to show for it. Thought I'd have some fun with the instant replay mode. Have a look at this. De Gea is basically as tall as the goal. I mean, it's actually incredible that Liverpool managed to score. Look at how tiny the ball looks in comparison to the player here. I mean, it's actually insane. The ball is not even half the size of the boot. It's actually hilarious. On the other hand, it feels like the ball is almost 1/4 the size of the Liverpool players. Romelu Lukaku could have a chance here. He just needs to get past a few toddlers there. Passes it to Paul Pogba. Pogba in behind, but well, Milner, who's been brought on, read it. Ashley Young back to Mata. Could we see a cross? Come on, Mata, whipping a ball and it's a guaranteed goal. And there you go. I literally called it, man. It is that easy for United to score in this game. You cross, you score. I mean, how are these Liverpool toddlers gonna stop these Man United giants from scoring headers? You just aren't. Mata with a cross. As easy as it gets. I mean, look at that for a goal. It was just so simple. Paul Pogba with the header. It is 4-1. And I suppose this was expected. I mean, look at Alisson. The guy is 4-3. Of course, United have got the advantage. And it's 4-1 now. Don't let people fool you all, guys. At least according to FIFA, height matters. Especially if you're a goalkeeper. Inside to Mata, who shoots. And actually, Virgil van Dijk managed to get a block in. How did he do that with those tiny legs? Let's have a look at it, man. Oh my god, he actually put in his body on the line there. Man, the height difference is crazy. And now we're gonna see a corner. I think it's the first of the game. If they don't score from a corner, it's actually insane. And they have scored from it as expected. Look at Romelu Lukaku run. He's running in such a weird way. I think it's because we've, broken the game with the height and all that. He's going and celebrating with his manager. We need to have a look at the replay for that goal, man. Like, you get a corner, you're gonna score with the height. Here's the replay for it. Young just put it in. To be fair, if Alisson was a bit taller, he probably would have saved that. Well, Pogba with the hat-trick in this one, and the game comes to an end as the giant Manchester United team come away with a win. I guess this was expected. I mean, 8'4", no way Liverpool had a chance. Fair play to them for scoring, and they were in the game for at least the first half. In the second half, Man United just started crossing again and again and again, and that just came through for them. and the end result is 5-1. So according to FIFA 19, height definitely matters as the Giants do come away with the win. So if you look at the stats, Man United definitely had more shots than Liverpool, more shots on target, but the possession was pretty evil. I think it was the crosses that won them the game, and Liverpool's pointless crossing cost them the game. But hey, that is that for today's experiment. Really hope you guys have enjoyed this one. This was just a parody if you haven't guessed already. Just a bit of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, I would really appreciate a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you are new around here. Let me know in the comment section what experiments you would like to see next. Now that I've got access to the cheat engine, we can do all sorts of crazy stuff with career mode, with kickoff, with experiments, and any suggestions are welcome. That's it for today's video, and I will see you guys next time.